Welcome back to the Division 2. I wasn't actually planning to do this video, but I found a weapon that will absolutely shred any enemy pretty much in the game. I don't know about legendary difficulty, but we're going to be putting it to the test with heroic because I had the global difficulty on heroic, took down the named boss to south of the White House. I was actually trying out the shooting range, testing all the different guns I've got in my stash, and I tried this gun. It absolutely melts the enemies, and the best thing about it is I can get it even better than I currently have it, and that gun is none other than the Pestilence LMG. The ways I can get it better is if I was to get it to roll with God rolled LMG damage, and if I had a piece on my build that was Petrov defense so that I get the extra LMG damage from the brand set. But if you take a look at the talent, Plague of the Outcasts, hits apply a debuff dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. This stacks up to 50 times. Whenever an enemy dies with this debuff, all stacks are transferred to a nearby enemy within 25 meters. You can see the base damage is 94k. I've actually got a build video coming soon because I found a build that shreds on any difficulty as well. It's very, very high in DPS. But just put it this way with the Pestilence, you can see the base damage there is 94k. When I got a lot of stacks on an enemy, they had ticking damage every second for 10 seconds that was hitting them for 660,000 or something along them lines, as well as me ploughing more bullets into them. So what we're going to do is we are going to try Grand Washington Hotel. I won't run through the whole mission if I do survive.
Okay, here we go.
But this should, and I say should, deal a hefty amount of damage. You can see the debuff, you can see it dealing the ticking damage, 70,000 a time. But the more you hit them, the more that damage goes up. You've just got to try and make sure that you continue hitting them, because now I've killed that enemy, the purple bar's getting the debuff. And then as soon as you hit them again, it refreshes. You can see that purple might actually die from that. There we go, the debuff's transferred. Oh my god. Look at that, 200,000 every second.
Once you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
It's insane. I never thought the Pestilence would be that good. And if you guys do want to use this gun, all you have to do is farm the targeted loot for LMGs. It used to be a Dark Zone exclusive, but they brought it into the Light Zone. Look, let's just apply mega debuffs to this guy. And then to the next one. Look at that bar! Look at it chunking! Get another hit to refresh the debuff. Although my armor and health can't actually cope with the grenades. Oh, the debuff passed over. If I was to get a god roll, or if anyone gets a god roll with 15% LMG damage, and you've got Petrov, you've got a good DPS build, you're fucking laughing. You see that ticking? Look at that. It's not going to kill them though. Look at this elite. Only 70k. And I wiped. Okay, so we're going to test it against Park. No, we're not. I bled to death. Come on, peek me. Thank you. Over 200,000. 280. She ain't going to survive long enough. Look at that. That's ridiculous. We tried it against the boss. You've seen how it does. Now we have one objective left. We're going to try Legendary just to see if it's actually possible not to complete the mission, but to get solo kills. Bear in mind, my armor is low. I've got a DPS build. You get fucking blasted. Legendary is a no-go with the Pestilence. Unless, if you get someone dedicated to healing, and they can constantly keep you healed up, It's just them grenadiers. I mean, the guns absolutely wreck you. A red bar assault just did 1.3 million damage in seconds. That's the only bad thing with an enemy rushing, is the fact that they're not within 25 meters of the next enemy. So, you've seen the gameplay. I've tested Heroic, I've tested Legendary. This Pestilence is insane. If you're running a group of at least 2 players, the Pestilence might be viable for Legendary. But even solo play up to Heroic, you can absolutely melt enemies. You've just got to get a good LMG DPS build, and you've obviously got to have the Pestilence at level 40. And I believe if people can get like incredible builds together with this weapon, you can deal the ticking damage for about 1 million. Because I've seen like 630k, but if you can get Petrov and a strong DPS build, I reckon with the stacks you can get 1 million ticking damage. I really think like this LMG is insane. I'm going to be running it for a while now. But that's going to do it for the video. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.